We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button. And here we are with Csse, Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment. And we're going to break down some key levels here, what 42 Vision is showing. It went from bright green, a full transition of the rip area, all the way down to the dip area and trying to bring itself back up. We're going to break down what's going on in the charts, but it wasn't the only stock trying to pull up higher. The overall market did as well, and the SPY did, and our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator since 9:35 a.m. And from that moment forward, call options went up 200% plus within hours and on the day, guys. And if you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, getting connected to our SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, Apple bot, AMD bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the market. So Csse is Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment Inc., the stock that acquired and the company that acquired Rdbx. And we need to talk about what's going on here because a lot of people are speculating that this could possibly squeeze as well. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And as you see popping up on the screen, these are some of the home runs we managed to find last week every single day. And this is what we strive for every single day within the volatility. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the stocks I mentioned this morning gave jumps of 3 to 5%, 5 to 10% plus, almost reaching 20%, classifying as a home run. But the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. It sent out a bull indicator since 9:10 a.m. And from that moment forward, into the bell and after the bell, there was a continuation of strength and call options went up 100% plus on the day, guys, within hours. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, getting connected to our 42 Vision indicators. We strive for opportunities like these every single day. We look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Csse, Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment Inc. And as we saw here earlier in the video, it's done a complete transition from the rip area to the dip area, going from bright green to white with red borders, and it seems to have tried to find a support here, and we need to talk about what's going on in the charts. I'm going to pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected to our SPY bot, QQQ bot, newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicators as well, which give us that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge over the charts. So here we are with Csse, and the stock has been under a bear indicator since way up here at 1468 going into Thursday and Friday of last week, and things continue to pull down ever since it crossed those outflows here, that bear indicator, and then the full transition here towards white with red borders. Now today, very interesting enough, on the 30-minute, we are getting here inflows picking up and getting really close to the midpoint. This is super important because in this process, we already got a bull indicator, and it's in the process of trying to cross those inflows. The last time it crossed inflows, you could see here back on August 10th, it went from $13 all the way to $15. Super important to keep these levels in mind and how the stock is reacting. Now we're going to zoom in and zoom out and look at different time frames, but it's at a pivotal point because it's the first time it's getting really close to the midpoint again. This is very pivotal levels here to break through resistance, and then also a bull indicator just popped up on the 30-minute to cancel out this bear indicator. So we're going to go ahead and look at this on the 15-minute, 4-hour, and 1 day as well. So when we zoom out to the 4-hour, you could see here in the bigger picture, it's still under a bear indicator since up here at 14.13. Outflows have been picking up, but they have not crossed the midpoint. This is very important because it's trying to find support here at these levels, right? It's trying to find support, trying to bring itself back up. I'm going to be watching if this could transition back from dark green with red borders to dark green with green borders and bright green in the process, and also get a bull indicator that cancels out this bear indicator, and how these outflows actually end up holding up above the midpoint. Because just because it shifted from green to red, this could be some profit taking, this could be a pullback for now, but this could be the setup for the next bull run if it does not cross the midpoint. I think that is a very important level on the 4-hour, even though things are pulling back. It has not completely destroyed the chart, because when you zoom out, this stock has came from $4 all the way up to $16, and here it is trying to hold up above 10 and fighting in that 11 to 12 range, right, in the last several days and weeks. Now, on the 1 day here, it has now went from plateauing to red, and outflows are starting to dominate, but look how far we are from the midpoint, right? Way down here is the midpoint, way up here's where things are pulling back, and it just hit its first dark green with red borders and just got a bear indicator. So this is very important to be watching these levels. If it could find a support somewhere above $10, it is fighting right now as it's closed at 11.84, and we're gonna zoom back in now into the 30-minute and the 15-minute, but the bigger picture is showing some weakness here on the 4-hour and 1 day, but not enough to completely destroy the chart within the volatility, because they have not crossed the midpoints, right? So let's go ahead and look here at the 30-minute. So the 30-minute, it just got a bull indicator after 2 days consecutively being under a bear indicator, and it's the closest it's been to the midpoint. Going into tomorrow, this is very important. I'm going to be watching if it could cross over it and start pulling away from it, because again, the last time it did that, it did jump up several dollars to the upside. It's not guaranteed to move exactly the same, but something to watch and also keep in mind. Now on the 15-minute within the volatility, it is the first time it crosses back up since the bear indicator it got back on August 11th, way up here at 15.36, crossed those outflows, and it is the first time in this consolidation of outflows dominating below the midpoint, and things continue to get pulled down and hitting several dip areas on the way down. This is the first transition back up. Got that bull indicator here at 11.40 range and crossed over the midpoint on the 15-minute. I'm going to be watching if it does not cross back down, because you could see it went back to red. We want to see this continue to pull away from the midpoint, those inflows to pick up, and not just on the 15-minute, but here on the 30-minute. It will be pivotal going into tomorrow. So let's talk about supports and resistance. So the first thing I'm watching is support down here. It's the lowest point in this pullback and consolidation here of 1086 to 1085 area, right? And it almost did like a double bottom here from 1080s to 1090. I'll be watching these levels very carefully. If they both get broken through, the next support is down here at 990 range. So super important to keep these levels in mind. We want to stay above $10 and $11 for there to be some strength here, especially as inflows are trying to start to pick up. Now, to the upside, the highest point of the day is a key level to watch, and that is 1217. But above that is the next resistance up here at 1314. Those are the key levels I'm watching here very, very carefully within the volatility to the downside and upside. But I'm going to be watching if this bull indicator can hold true. I want to see these transitions continue, and if the inflows can hold up above the midpoint on the 15-minute, as we saw that they crossed, and on the 30-minute, I'm going to be watching, since it's super close, if it could break out above it and start building some momentum to start testing resistance levels and finding new supports at newer highs. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.